Hey, it's OhYoNameTaty back again with another video. In today's video, we will be just, ranting and raving about season 8 of The Flash, the drama that's going on with WB and Ruby Rose, and of course, this little Saturn Award. Okay, actually, let's start with that. Congratulations to oh Lord, I'm finding it so hard to say. Congratulations to Danielle Panabaker, not Nicolette girl, not the Emmy worthy, okay? Danielle Panabaker for Best Supporting Actress. I think she won for Killer Frost, aka I'm finna stand with the metahumans and give my speech on the mountaintop. Okay, wannabe bootleg white Martin Luther King. Yeah, I think that's why she won. Because mind you, I always felt like Danielle is a decent actress. Like, she could definitely go anywhere after The Flash and get a job. You know, she's a veteran in this game. Like, she has, if you look on her IMDb, she has well over 20 credits, you know? And so I think she is one of those actresses, if you don't give her material, she's not gonna do her best. And I definitely feel like, honestly, I definitely feel like she did a pretty decent job doing that little whack-ass performative Black Lives Matter 2-part episode. Did I think it was outstanding, bitch? Did I think it was amazing? Did I think it was the best thing I ever seen in my life? No. But I think that she did a pretty decent job, and I understand why she won. Because who else would have won for supporting? Honestly, like, I'm really trying to think, like, who else would have won for supporting actress? I don't even know who else was in the title.
I don't know either.
So, and then Eric Wallace won. He won for, Kiana, why you turn your head like that? Were you laughing? Eric Wallace won for, I don't even know what he won for, actually. He won like honor, I think he won an honor award. Like, oh, we're honoring this person. I don't know why he getting honored for, I don't know what it wasn't for season 7, I know that's right. It better not be for no season 7. Maybe they just honoring him for his work as producer, because he seems like he's been around for a long time. I don't understand it. Like, and a lot of people on Twitter is like, oh my God, the Saturn Award done lost their credibility, girl. Oh, they done lost their credibility. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Congratulations to them, girl, but that ain't got nothing to do with Tati. Moving on to Armageddon. Let's talk about Armageddon, girl. So many things to look forward to in Armageddon. Like, I look forward to seeing Brandon again. I love him, and I feel like they will reprise his role as Superman, because it was just something about the way he opened his shirt. It was given very much Superman, iconic, right? Mm-hmm. So I think he will reprise his role as that. And then I'm looking forward to, of course, Genevicia and Candace. I know her name is Javicia, but I call her Genevicia. I don't know. I just like saying Genevicia. Genevicia and Candace. I'm excited to see Ryan and Iris together. I'm excited to see Barry and Ray Palmer together. I'm just excited to see certain team ups. I'm not excited for the villain. I really can give two shits about this man with the mutton chops. Does he got mutton chops too? No, I think he got a mohawk. I don't know, girl. Look it up yourself. His hair is weird. It's red. He's a ginger. That's great. I'm not excited to see Chill Bland, aka Mr. Pussy Pop, into a split. I'm not excited to see him and his 6-pack. I'm not excited for it, child. I'm just not. I am excited to see why did they got their lights on?
They backing up.
Oh no, I'm talking about this person with the Toyota. I'm excited to see Bart and Nora, Jordan and what's the child name? Kiana, Jessica reprised their role. Rick Cosnick is coming back, but as Eddie Thawne and Eddie Thawne alone. Girl, I just thought that was a fucking waste. Everybody and their mama was cussing Eric ass out. Eunice had the perfect perfect synopsis for how he thought season, the first half, at least the first half of season 8 should go, with Rick Kosnick coming back as Cobalt Blue. He had the perfect synopsis, girl, just for Eric to be like, what? Oh, I think I'm gonna go over here.
Oh my God.
What does that say? Like, everybody know Eunice. Everybody and their mama know Eunice. Eunice used to be, he isn't anymore, but he used to be the most popular. He used to be one of the most popular, actually he is the most popular Flash fan account on Instagram. Now he's just Eunice because he tired of they shit, all right? And I am too. But Eunice had the perfect storyline. And Eric was just like, no, we want him as Eddie. We're going to do a flashback scene. Now, mind you, I do believe they're going to use Rick for more than just a flashback scene. Because I just feel like he's going to be in Vancouver for way longer than where, or maybe he's from, or is he from Vancouver? Girl, I don't know. He fine. But I feel like Rick is going to be pooching and posing on the set of The Flash for way longer than we expect. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's a hidden secret behind him just doing a flashback scene, right? Because we already saw some pictures of Eddie, Bart, and Nora, with Bart with the glasses. I hope I find the picture. If so, it's going to be right here. We already saw that, so I'm wondering, like, is it more than just a flashback? You know what, in all honesty, I'm really trying to think, like, why are we getting a crossover, a mini crossover for only The Flash? All 5 of the crossover episodes will only be for The Flash. And I'm wondering, like,
Is it because they don't have another Green Arrow no more?
Girl, fuck Green Arrow. I'm trying to figure out why.
I don't know.
Why?
I'm just thinking of all the possibilities.
I'm thinking maybe it's because Erica's trying to do a redo crossover for The Flash only. Meaning every crossover since Crisis on Earth X has been about Oliver. Am I lying? Am I lying? Every crossover since the wedding crossover has been about Oliver, Felicity, and Arrow. We couldn't even enjoy the wedding because Oliver and his pasty ass was so like, maybe we should get married too. Don't you want to get married, Felicity? After, why would he? I don't watch Arrow, but I know that he just randomly brung that shit up because I know in season 2 he faked that he was going, or was it season 3 where he faked married Felicity for something. I forgot what happened, and then she ended up getting shot and paralyzed and given the worst performance I ever seen in CW history, where all of a sudden she could now feel her feet and walk and leave him. I was just like, girl, that was no disrespect, but that was the worst acting, the worst dialogue, the worst direct. That was the worst scene I ever seen in CW history. And I've watched some trash CW shows before, but that one was the worst. I said, what the fuck? How this bitch a paraplegic? No, she ain't a paraplegic, girl. How this bitch a handicapped, disabled, can't feel nothing from the waist down, from the waist down, can't feel nothing, but all of a sudden her feet start to tingle. Then she accidentally moved her foot. Then she just get up and stand up and walk away like Jesus came down from heaven and healed her ass. I was like, that's not, I don't think that's how it works. Girl, moving on. Anyway, every crossover has been about Arrow. Crisis on Earth X was about Oliver wanting to marry Felicity, then having a version of himself that's kissing Supergirl, which was disgusting. I think Melissa was disgusted herself. Then the next crisis, I don't even remember what the next crisis was about. Girl, I don't even remember. But the last crisis was him being the Spectrum. I was like, girl, I got Spectrum internet. What is he talking about, a Spectrum? Anyway, he was the Spectrum. First he died. Then Barry over here fake crying. And you know what? Grattan is a hell of an actor, but you knew his ass was not about to cry over no damn Oliver. I'm sorry. He was trying to, Polo Ting Ting was trying to give you a tear, girl. He was like, I'm trying to give a tear for the fans, but it's not working. He was giving very much Danielle Pennebaker tease. Like, girl, I'm trying to give the tears for the girls, but it's not working, girl. Like, Grant was really trying. He was really trying, but it was just like crying over Oliver, boy, please.
Starbucks.
Crying. He was trying to cry. And then Oliver died, and then he became the Spectrum. It didn't make no damn sense. And so after that, I just felt like Eric had no say in what was happening in the crossover, because I keep wanting to call him Greg, but I know his name is Mark, but he just looked like a Greg to me. Mark decided to make a choice. He was like, oh yeah, it was my choice to change, because we've been looking at that newspaper article since season 1 of The Flash, and I just felt like it's been years and years, and I just feel like we should change it up and give all our money to all the cameos. Give our money to just doing cameos. No real storyline. No real acting, just cameos. Yeah, I want to put all my money into that. Just an idiot. And so Eric was like, you know what? All right, you can have that. I'm going to do my own little crossover. That's what I feel. He going to do his own little mini crossover, and this is probably going to be the last season of The Flash. Which is sad. Oh. Because if you really pay attention at that last scene when Jordan was singing, Candace was crying. I don't care. It was giving me very Candace. It was not giving me Iris. It was like, go back and watch the scene. I'll play it right here for you. When Jordan was singing, it was giving very, I'm Candace and I'm in my feelings and I'm crying because this is beautiful. And this might be the end. And this is wrapping up. We're getting close to the end. That's what I felt. Because if you really pay attention to what these actors are saying, all they're saying really is like, well, things have to come to an end eventually. Oh, well, you know, we're getting closer to the end. Like, they're not saying it, but they're saying it, you know? And so I definitely feel like this could possibly be the end of The Flash. And it sucks because we have to end on... It sucks because we have to end on Eric's thought process, meaning we have to end on his creativity, when he could have easily brought in more people that had greater ideas than him, than his own. Mind you, I think that Eric did the best that he could with season 6, but he definitely half-assed season 7, and it just sucks that season 8 might possibly be the end. Knowing that, you know, he didn't give the fans what they really deserved in season 7 because he half-assed it, you know? Not taking away from the guy's creativity. Like, season 6 was pretty damn good. Like, it was way better than season 5. Like, we saw it in season 6 when he did The Temptation of Barry Allen, when he did the Mirror Iris, the last episodes of Mirror Iris before the panorama happened, right? So he's not bad. He just season 7 was just not it. And so I definitely feel like season 8, like, when you really pay attention to what's going on, like when you really take a step back and not think of it as like, oh, a West Island scene, you think of it like, okay, that's Candace crying, that's not Iris crying. In some moments, now I'm not talking about throughout the whole scene, because definitely when Candace is saying her lines, that's definitely giving Iris. But when she just crying, it's definitely giving me Candace. I could be wrong though. I don't know. Let's move it on to some messy stuff, girl. Let's talk about Ruby Rose and WB drama, girl. So as you all know, Ruby Rose was fired. They keep saying fired, and I'm using this because she says, some people saying she quit, some people saying she was fired. WB is saying that she was fired. I don't know if she's saying she quit. I don't know. I'm not sure. I gotta go back and watch it. But girl dropped receipts upon receipts upon receipts. And the thing about it is, I'm the type of person where I definitely believe that two things can be true at once. Like, I definitely believe that WB be doing some shiesty shit. Like, hello, look at Ray Palmer. Like, hello, look at Ray Fisher. Like, case in point. And nobody believed him until Jason Momoa fine ass. Is his name Jason Momoa? Or is it something else? And no, but nobody wanted to believe him until Jason Momoa was like, yeah, I stand with you, I do. And then, what's the girl? Wonder Woman girl, I don't know her name. It's Gal something, whatever. Then she stood up for him too, and then everybody was like, oh, well, we must believe him then.
Oh, God.
We gotta believe this black man. He's telling the truth.
Oh,
like,
my.
As soon as they say something, oh, now it's believe him? Okay. Yeah, so even the guy who plays Heatwave, Dominic, he even was saying, though he was being sarcastic as hell, he was even saying how WB was trash. And then all of a sudden, then he deleted it and was like, I'm just joking. It was just a joke. And I'm like, okay. Okay, so a lot of people have been talking about how trash WB is. But in the same breath, I do believe that Ruby Rose kind of... I'm not calling her a liar, but I definitely believe that she had a part to play in the recasting of Batwoman as well. That's all I'm going to say. Because when you read her statement and stuff she's saying, like, some parts of it, she's just being petty. Like, bringing in Cam. Like, girl, Cam even looked like the sweetest person on earth. Like, how you gonna, like, just say, like, and it wasn't even, like, for fact. It was an accusation. Like, she didn't even know if it was for fact. Like, oh, I think he's the one that snitched on me saying that I came in late, where it was my first time coming in late. Or something like, whatever the hell she said. I'm like, girl, you just being petty. Like, girl, sit down. Like, girl, why would you bring up that talking about he's an egotistical kid? So are you an old lady? Like he got to be at least 26, 27, 28.
Exactly. He got
in his late 20s, girl. So you saying that you ain't no spring chicken is what you saying about yourself. I'm like, Gerald, you just being petty, which kind of dilutes her argument. By her being petty like that, it makes people not want to believe her when she does little petty stuff. Like, oh, she's saying all these like facts, like giving photos, giving videos, giving dates and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden then she's like, oh, and then the first time I ever come in late, or one of the times I came in late, all of a sudden everybody's mad at me, and like I'm getting a hard time from production and stuff like that because this is my first time coming in late or something like that. And then she was like, oh, and I think Cam is the one that told on me. I believe it was him because he made this snarky comment. He's such an egotistical kid. I'm like, girl, all right. And then as soon as she said that, like, words, girl, when you a celebrity, you need to be careful what you say. Yep. Because your little fans went right after him. They went right after him when she said that. Saying all this stuff like, oh, we stand with Ruby Rose, you cancel, da-da-da-da. Like, cancel culture does not exist, girl. That shit does not exist, so please stop with the cancel culture, girl. Okay? And so I'm like, oh, girl, it's just messy, 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 messy. Tens across the board, girl, and I'm just eating it up, girl. I'm just eating it up. I just watch it from afar. Okay. But Cam really, he came back and he spoke his piece, girl. He's saying that, oh, and by the way, Ruby Rose was fired. She didn't quit. That's why I believe two things can be true at once. Like, I definitely believe that Ruby Rose had an experience, and it probably was not a good one, on the set of Batwoman. And then I also believe that she probably wasn't the nicest person on set neither. Like, honestly, this is why I believe it to be true. Is because if somebody already doesn't like their job, do you think they're gonna be happy-go-lucky and want to be there? Okay, and want to be there and happy and joyous and just like acting like the sweetest person ever? No. If I hate my job, why would I be nice to anybody there? Like, bitch, I don't want to be here. So, and then, girl, they even had. And then, girl, on top of that, what made her look even worse is the fact that WB paid her dust and was like, girl, we do not claim her. She was fired. That's why she don't work for us, and we got Ryan here. And then, what? And then a personal assistant that worked for Ruby Rose on the set of Batwoman was saying all type of stuff about her, talking about she was mean, late, and just nasty towards her, girl. I was like, oh my God. And then, of course, once Ruby Rose said all this and trying to defend herself, they go after Genevicia. I'm like, y'all just really showing how racist y'all are. Like, y'all really are.
They are.
They really are. Because let's not forget that a couple of weeks ago, Genevicia, girl, I'll be forgetting people's names. Genevicia, Candace, the black girl, the black writer and actress from Supergirl, and then Firestorm from Titans, they did a live together.
You want the same thing?
Yeah, they did a live together. What you gonna get, Kiana?
The cinnamon roll.
Okay. They did a live together talking about the criticism, the backlash, the racist remarks that they have all received from playing these characters on the CW. And they were all like praising Candace and saying like, girl, if it wasn't for you, like, because Candace really got the bulk of all the racist and mean comments. And mind you, the rest of them do get it as well, but like Candace Patton is really a trailblazer, and they were kind of like thanking her for that. And nobody picked it up. Nobody was talking about it. They went on live. I think they were on live for like 30 minutes. Nobody picked it up. No bloggers or journalists wrote about it. Nothing. And then all of a sudden, Ruby Rose gets on her story and posts pictures that are only going to last for 24 hours. And everybody's just in an uproar. And everybody like, we believe you. We stand with you. Like, people really be showing their asses. Really be showing their asses. That's all I got to say. But yeah, girl, it's a lot of messy stuff going on. I'm not excited about the crossover. Don't ask me if I'm excited. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not excited, but I will be front center and watching it live with y'all. And no, I don't have high hopes for the Flash. Don't ask me. I'm not excited. I don't have high hopes. I don't know what to expect. I'm glad that I don't know nothing. I'll never read another Eric Wallace interview ever again because he just gonna lie to us. And I definitely feel like the reason why we continue to watch and the reason why we continue to give constructive criticism on The Flash is because it has not evolved since season 3. Mm-hmm. We continue to watch for the actors. Am I lying? I watch because of Candace.
Yep.
I watch because of fine-ass Grant and his strong back. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Grant got a strong back. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Look at his back. Have you ever seen his back? Especially now. Have you seen his back? Like, I definitely watch it for Candace and Grant, fine-ass, and his strong back. And Candace is pretty. They're easy to look at. Like, let's be real. Like, The Flash has not evolved since season 3. People want to say that season 3 is the downfall, but yes, it's only the downfall because it has not evolved since then. Period. And Eric ain't making it no better by lying to us all the damn time. All right? I'm done, y'all. I'm tired of ranting. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and out.